want to sit in a closer chair?
No, it's okay.
There's a better way. Oh my god, there's a better way.
No, it's okay. I got it.
There's always a better way.
I got it.
Boom. Oh, that was our clap for this sinking.
Okay, I think I'm pretty sure.
Can I see us?
Wait, here.
Without the glove.
Yeah, we have to do it without the glove. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I said it's that point of the semester where you want to give up, but it's too late to give up.
Well, has the presidential election kind of made that worse or better?
Worse.
Worse?
Yeah. It was terrifying.
It's like pure shock.
I was shocked. Like, California's going to be added and we're going to be fine. And then California was added and I was like, wait, why are the numbers still the same?
When you
Yeah.
went to Pennsylvania, I threw my phone.
No, my lecturer canceled class knowing that we'd be emotional no matter what the result.
I mean, I guess that like shows the impact though that like people were like professors were literally like canceling classes.
It just hurt. It just like physically hurt my body.
Double impeachment.
What's up?
I have to leave soon. But I
Okay.
just want to say it's been what 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
It feels like 9 years. You know, I wish I could stay angry, but I got finals.
Well, thank you, Jess, for working on this season. As far as like the human element,
Yes.
what was at stake in this election for you guys?
My family. I was terrified on election day, but I wasn't terrified for myself. I was just scared for my family because the whole immigration is just, it's scary because my mom is not a U.S. citizen. I mean, she's here legally, but I have family that aren't. It's already bad enough that I had like my dad deported years ago and then he's in Mexico, then I have my mom in Mexico, then it's like you're alone. Why is the country of hope and freedom the country that I'm scared of?
Someone with so many years of experience, 2 million votes, still lost.
We've had 2 of these elections where it's differentiated between the popular vote and the electoral vote in our lifetime. That is unheard of. Like the last time I think that happened was the 19th century. I mean, back then it happened all the time because there's more than one political party. I'm not someone who's just like a sore loser, but we didn't lose fairly. For the first time in a long time, since the Great Depression, the all 3 branches of government and because the judicial branch is definitely going to be put in conservatives because there's like several people that are 80s, 90s that are gonna.
That's what's like the
Dice,
scariest thing
like,
I think in
that
the Supreme
place.
Court.
Yeah.
Because they can literally just like revote whatever they want. They could literally
They're
just
there
like.
for a lifetime. That's a lifetime of
It's not even like us right now. It literally could be like like generations, like decades after us.
Yeah.
You ever heard of assassinating a but going off what you're saying with the Bernie vote,
Yes.
my mom and a lot of my family have said, well, all these people who are Bernie or bust, they're like the reason that Trump won.
I was going to say I would blame it more on the people who consciously just did not vote. Like they're like, I do not want to choose between the lesser of 2 evils. And I'm like, well, you kind of do.
People who voted for a third party candidate, like, you're not obligated to vote for somebody you don't want to vote for.
Exactly.
I mean, I think that Jill Stein and Gary Johnson are dumb too, but like, if you want to vote for them, then that's your right.
Yeah.
You are not obligated to vote for a
it's-
Republican or a Democrat.
It's still a vote away from someone you don't want.
So we have a bunch of numbers, like all these statistics, like so and so young people voted for Green or this and that. So that everyone wants to find a place of blame because everyone's scared. I think that's the main root of it all, is we're scared. And I see that coming from California, specifically Los Angeles. Everyone on my campus seemed really sad.
Jon Stewart said something, and he said, like, it's not fair to assume that everybody who voted for Trump is a misogynist, racist, homophobic. He's like, I'm not saying it's right that they voted, but you can't assume, and it's not fair to assume.
People understand that they may not have like the same behavior as him, but the fact that they put that aside for his policies is also what scares a lot of people.
I think it's because people voted like super selfishly. It's like a lot of people were just like, like this doesn't affect me. Like literally, I'm not gay, I'm not black, I'm not a minority, I'm not a woman, or like.
And I think that people do vote selfishly when they're worried about where their next meal comes from and who's gonna put a roof over their head.
Yeah, like as a gay man, like it's really scary, honestly. Like to think that there's like this many people out here that like literally like hate like me or like my culture and everything, and it's like, yeah, we've had progress so far, and now we're gonna go like right back.
Something that does worry me as someone who wants to be a writer and someone who says controversial things. I really worry about his First Amendment stance. He's openly revoked. He's openly said that he's down for revoking certain newspapers' press credentials. He talks about making burning the flag illegal. I'm like, I'm not torching flags. I love this country, but if that's protected speech, it, like I said, starts little. Like, and then what's next? Like, you can't say anything bad about Donald Trump.
Totally.
King
Censorship.
Donald.
It's like real censorship right there.
And
it is.
it worries me because that's what I do. I don't know what else I would do if I couldn't write shitty jokes about politicians.
Exactly.
The whole point of like the results of the election is like we're not listening to each other.
we hit rock bottom this election. But something that bothered me in this election was when he was making fun of the disabled reporter.
Oh,
and, like,
definitely.
I'm like, I wasn't that kind of disabled, but I am, like, you know, I have a disability. And, like, I think about, like, hey, if that's what you think of disabled people, you know, what are you going to do to, like, the Americans with Disabilities Act? Like, I'm going deaf. Like, what if I need an interpreter or, like, someone to caption things or on TV or a number of things? Because why didn't anyone ever stop and ask him, what makes America great? No one asked him that. They were like, you know, well, when was America great? Like, when do you want to?
Yeah.
But no one asked him, what aspects do you think makes America great?
I want to dissect this for a second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to be very obvious in our words. So America, we kind of know that word. We know it's a place.
It means a lot to different people, though.
It means a lot to different
Yeah,
people.
like-
But I want to dissect it as in make America great again. So the word make, what do we think of that?
To create.
Create, to generate, make something, we make
Yeah.
together.
You know.
And it kind of evokes like maybe a magical feeling.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Or
make
even
it.
spiritual. Like,
So
God.
make America great. So great could mean good, could mean large. What does that mean for us? Does that mean expanding America's power over different nations?
I feel like what he means by great, he means by change. Not necessarily like expanding like the American Empire or whatever, but like rechanging policies and expanding his like personal vision.
Like, when I think great, I think happiness. Everyone's happy. No one's poor.
Reminds me of healthy. You know,
Healthy.
like a healthy nation. Like we were saying, like it's happy.
It could also be like great, great, or like great.
Like a 13-year-old girl with parents.
Yeah,
We're going to grandma's house for Thanksgiving.
great.
Yeah.
And then our last word, make America great again. What does that imply?
Like, that it's not great right now.
But like he doesn't specify when in the past we were so great. When do you guys think he meant that?
I actually responded to that.
Oh, he did? Yeah.
He said it about the 20s. It didn't have a pot to
Good.
piss in, and women didn't have rights, and black people like
Poverty.
weren't
A
considered
person?
people
Yeah,
by
anyone that's not white,
yeah.
it's not a person.
Yeah.
Why is that great? Is he trying to cover that by saying financially?
He thinks it's great because he's wealthy and white.
Because it was like, does he want monopolies again? Does he
I guess
want
so,
that
yeah.
economic
The
power?
structure? I mean, the guy in the Monopoly game, he looks like he's from the
Yeah.
20s. He's got a monocle. I think he's from the 20s, guys. No, but America great. So he's complimenting America in this slogan. America great. America great. It's like
It was at some point.
Yeah, it was at some point, but just
We
that
could-
simple phrase, America great.
Yeah, it
You
has-
good. You good.
It has like a sense
You
of
bad.
optimism.
You bad.
It has a sense of, I think it has a sense of optimism that people like. I mean, if you don't think about it too hard, because he's saying like, "Hey, we were great. We could definitely do it again. Let's
Yeah.
bring it."
Moving forward now.
Yeah.
He's our president-elect. There's a few opinions about possibly swaying the Electoral College's vote.
It's not.
I don't know.
Not.
Anything could happen at this point. I'm going to wager that he's going to be the president. So with this phrase, make America great again, I think we could redefine it. And redefine it because it's just words. It's not his words. He doesn't own the alphabet. He didn't own any of this. We have the ability to do that.
Because there's always room to grow. You know, we gotta be active, and that's how we're going to make the America that we want to make.
Totally. We can't just share on social media and also know kind of what kind of action we as citizens can take. 'Cause I think a lot of people are like, can't do anything.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just
Election
voted.
over.
It should be happening."
Midterms.
We can make history again.
Midterms. The last midterms were like the lowest voter turnout. Just go out and vote.
Totally. And I'm really glad because that's kind of what we did on this show.
Yeah.
We
Just
voted.
say-
Go vote.
We
We
voted.
voted.
We voted. We told other people to go vote. We did the best we could. It's our last episode, our last time kind of having a writers meeting too.
Stop it.
I know.
Oh my God.
Well, the thing is that I'm just really happy that so many people have come together for this cause. I know it's like a really, really big country, and we're in Long Beach, and there's only like a few of us in this room.
Yeah.
We covered this election so well. We're gonna keep these memories forever. you know?
Exactly.
Historians should just come to a unanimous agreement that this year didn't happen.
It didn't happen. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap on
Yay!
Way to go, everyone.
Okay.
Wonderful.
How late am I to class?
What time is it?
Not that late. It's
Oh.
only 6:50.
Oh yeah.